Hey y'all, how's everyone doing today? Well, I just gave Brie a little cracker, and so she's sitting right beside my desk right here, eating her little cracker. I love with my coffee to have, I know they're probably not the healthiest thing, y'all, but I love these little like Lance peanut butter crackers. Little orange with peanut butter. I mean, peanut butter's good for you, but it's probably not the healthiest cracker. Okay, so today y'all saw, because I have peanut butter, hold on, I gotta just have a sip. And I want to have a sip out of this side so you can see my cool cup that my friend, no, this is the one that I got because the candle that she got, wait a minute, did she give me this cup too? Y'all, do y'all do that? Y'all just forget stuff? That is so delicious. That's my Kahlua Q cup. And it doesn't taste like Kahlua the alcohol, just so y'all know. It just is a real rich coffee taste. But I think the Kahlua the alcohol has more of a coffee chocolate taste. I don't know. Anyway, it's delicious. The coffee. Anyway, so y'all saw that today I am going to do, how do you do your mascara perfectly? So I think I can do that apparently. So I'm looking through my little makeup toiletry bag. This is, I think, the Louis Vuitton one. And when I looked through there, just for right now, you know, because that changes. I had some things. Like I had my favorite all-time Chanel blush, which I think I'll put a little touch up of that on. This is the number 2 Rose Bronze. Love it. Love it. And I love this brush because it goes over the, it's baked, I don't know if it's baked actually, but it's in that circle mounded up like a baked product. I actually need to see. Y'all, it's so hot, and I didn't want to cut on the air conditioner and make all that noise. But I usually just come over here and then just dust it out on my cheek. Just make that little, and just look at the, like the perfect sheen. Come down the nose. And again, just down that way. And then dust it out. Just, it's a good brush for what you use blush for. I actually like this one. And normally, I don't like them. But anyway, so because that was in there. Is there anything else? Okay, there's another lip product. Of course, my Chanel, which I already took out. Which, again, this is my absolute fave. The Chanel Liquid Lip. And then the drugstore dupe, I would say that not quite as good, but it's a good dupe, is the Maybelline Superstay 24 in color 055 or 045. So I love those. So I'll pick it up. Oh, and I do actually have lip gloss in here, which, y'all, it is way too hot. Look at me, I'm sweating. I'm going to have to get a tissue. But I rarely wear lip gloss. I'll add a little. Because look, the Chanel already has some, but I'll add this. It's got a little color. This is from Buxom. And it just has little gold flicks in it, but it's a mauve color. Matter of fact, this is called Star, S-T-A-R-R, Buxom. That's just a little lip gloss. I don't know why I have it in there, because usually I'll keep it in, like, my purse, but I never use lip gloss. So, because it kind of, you know, it's oily, and so it breaks down the lipstick you have on, unless it was made for that. And with the Chanel one, you've got the doe foot applicator for your actual lip product, and it dries, and it is very dry matte. So if you want to set it and moisturize it and make it look glossy, they've got the lip gloss on the other end, but it's made for this, so it doesn't break this down. If I put this on top of this, which I just did, first of all, it's tingling. I forgot to tell y'all. Buxom tingles. Supposedly it's going to make my lips blow up and be real full. Do they look full to y'all? Here's my favorite color, and as you can see what happens, look at the difference. That's very pink, but sometimes you need a pink, not a rose or a rust. This is kind of a rusty rose, the soft rose. This is shocking pink. These are my 2 favorites right now. Well, always. Anyway, so that's what I have in there. And then I just want y'all to notice what else I have in there. Different mascaras, y'all. So many. Let me just take them all out. Yep, it's all my faves. It's all my faves. And of course, the key thing today that I'm going to remind y'all, an eyelash curler. I do like my Chanel one. This is a Chanel one. I like my Charlotte Tilbury one really, really well because it's really wide. That's in my actual purse. I do like the Tweezerman one. You can get that at the drugstore, but you can also get a CoverGirl or Max Factor one there, and they are just as good. But this one's got a shorter length height right there, but it's pretty good as far as getting over the whole of your eye. This one's got a tad taller right there, and it's a little wider around. They should always come with an extra rubber piece that goes in there that you put your lashes against. Otherwise it'd be metal on metal and would just break your eyelashes in two. Anyway, that's going to be the key. But let me just show you some of my favorite mascaras. Y'all know that from my all-time favorite, it's expensive, and I kind of got weary of it after a while. Do I even have it in here, or did I take them all? It's in my ladies' room. It's the Chanel Inimitable Waterproof in black. And it is the best, but it is very expensive mascara. And I thought, you can go to the drugstore and get mascara. What is a comparable one? This is what happens when you try to do that. And this is just some. I've got a whole jar right there of nothing but mascara. And if you'll notice, in my toiletries bag or makeup pouch, this isn't the Chanel toiletries bag. Look how big it is. That's my makeup bag. Even though I do have so many little makeup bags. But anyway, these are some of my favorites. Maybelline has Pumped Up Colossal. Love it. We'll talk about why on each one. And then Colossal Big Shot. Love it. Lash Sensational. Love the fan effect. Not as much a fan lately as for application. And again, Maybelline Rocket Volume Express. If you'll notice, my two favorites out of there, or I don't know, that was my original favorite, and then these two became my favorites. I loved this, and then this became my ultimate favorite. And then I do also like this from Wet n Wild. It's called the Big Hoopla, Big Papa. And it's got a really good brush, and it's a really good formula. But I think this is not waterproof. That's what was my problem with it. Waterproof is the only thing that's going to truly hold the curl. And I don't know if it's because of wax or alcohol in it, but once you do it, you'll notice it starts sticking immediately and building on top of each other. And that's what builds volume and length when you don't have it naturally. And so does this one, the Rocket Volume Express. And I like that it's a little comb instead of brush applicator, but it's a fat one. So a lot of volume comes off the wand, but then because of the comb, all the clumps come out real easily. And so that's why this is a favorite. And then for the Colossal, it's more of a spoolie brush, but they're sparsely placed, so you get a lot of product coming out and therefore can rake it off pretty good. And then this original favorite, Pump Up Colossal. It is also kind of this, only instead of having a comb brush, it is again like the Big Shot. It is a spoolie brush. And then the Sensational is a curved one, and honestly, because it's curved, on the bottom it's little, on the top it's big, and you just have to pay so attention to whether you're on your bottom lashes or top lashes, and that is a downfall to me. But I like the formula. So today, all that being said, there's another one from Max Factor that I had, and it's called False Lash Effect, and it's waterproof, and it reminds me so much of, oops, there's a little eyelash. Get that off, put it on my little makeup towel here. It reminds me of the Rocket Volume Express, identical. And the formula is about as good. So I may do one with this and one with that and see how different they are, and maybe we'll decide today. But the key thing is, let's get busy. I've already done everything, including liner. Oh, what do I have? Y'all, that is so funny. That was a piece of tissue from where I just darted all this sweat. That's one thing about tissue. The good thing is for your sewage system, it's made so that, you know, the little pieces break apart when they go down, and they break apart easily. I can talk like this. So we put the eyelash curler on the lid, it pops the lashes up, and you clamp it down. And we're clamping in the L position right now. So that's all it is. It's just an L. Later we're going to let the lashes out just a little and reclamp it and angle it back more towards the socket of the eye, which will make them curl back a little and be more curly. So full pressure while you're doing this. And note that I'm holding it a long time. What some people do is they quickly go ching, 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 and they're done. They must have very curly eyelashes. I have very straight and almost like Asian eyes. Some of you Asian oriented ladies, you will know it because almost exclusively any of my Asian friends have told me that is part of the blood cultures that their eyelashes grow down. And so they have to use an eyelash curler or get eyelash extensions and use a curler, or That's what they've told me. And I've also noticed that some people who are not Asian, but that they still have that, they may have some of the Asian features. So, you know, like the beautiful high cheekbones that are wider, you know, that come out so gorgeous, especially for blush. And so they get pluses, and of course, my friends have told me, you know, having their eyelashes grow down is a definite minus. Well, that's true for me too. And my background is not Asian, it's Indian, Cherokee Indian, and Scottish. So I don't know, I didn't get the broad cheekbones of an Indian, so maybe that is, you know, I guess I don't know my history as much as I thought I did. I don't think there's Asian background in the Cherokee Indians, but they do have wider upper cheeks like that. They have very sunken in right here, so it's very, very pretty. I didn't get that either. I did get the coarse hair. That's about it. And I'm so pale. I didn't get the nice, beautiful color. It's kind of a cross between an olive and a brown skin that is in my Cherokee bloodline. My great-great-grandmother was a full-blood Cherokee. Okay, so you see how long I've held this on. Now I'm going to let it out a little. Hold on. Actually, that was for a long time, so let's just go ahead and go over to the other one. You just put it down on your eyelid, and your eyelashes will pop up when you do, and you clamp down. And when you clamp down, you can clamp down in a way that you push an eyelash that was out down, and that can happen whether or not your eyelashes grow down. So that's one of the reasons why I would crimp it at least twice. And that's what you're doing. You're crimping your hair. It's just your eye hair. Now, I will tell you, when you've been waiting so long on one and then you switch to the other, temptation is to do it shorter. So remember, you don't do that. And you always do it twice on both eyes. And we are going to be going into a second video because I can see it flashing. So really, you can go straight to part 2 if you want to go to the actual application, because this is going to be nothing but crimping.